Greetings, everyone. Today, the Constitutional Court in Braamfontein, Johannesburg, is to hear a case where some men want to change or adopt their wives' surnames. It's an interesting case. I actually missed this case because in September 2024, it was heard at the Free State High Court, and it was declared that it says in a significant ruling during September 2024, the Free State High Court has declared South Africa's surname change laws unconstitutional, potentially making a turning point in the country's pursuit of gender equality, close quote. So it says that this is what the Free State High Court said last year in September, that I can add my wife's surname. I'm not sure how traditionalists are going to respond to this, but it is in the Constitutional Court today in Braamfontein. It says here, the article I'm reading, the court's decision centered on section 26 bracket 1 of the Births and Deaths Registration Act 51 of 1992, a provision that previously allowed only women to assume their spouse's surname after marriage. Men, on the other hand, had to navigate a complex bureaucratic process involving the Director General to achieve the same result. This unequal treatment, according to the court, contravened South Africa's constitution, which enshrines the principle of equality in Section 9, Section 2. This section guarantees that all individuals are equal before the law and are entitled to the full and equal enjoyment of their rights and freedoms. The court found that the exclusion of men from the automatic right to assume their wife's surname perpetuated outdated patriarchal norms and violated the right to gender equality. This ruling was spurred by 4 applicants who had personally experienced discrimination under this law, highlighting the everyday struggles men faced in trying to challenge the status quo. Close quote. So it's an interesting case. So the court in Free State, the High Court, ruled in favor that men can adopt the surname of their wives. It has now gone to the Constitutional Court. From an African tradition, a man does not adopt a surname of a wife. The children who are brought up by the man adopt the man's surname. So I'm not sure how this case will be received, assuming the Constitutional Court upholds the judgment of the Free State High Court. How will the traditionalists in Africa react to such a judgment? In the Parliament of Zimbabwe, there was a discussion or a proposal to say, even if people are married, but the children must adopt or must use the wife's surname, the mother's surname. As I'm married, my kids should be using their mother's surname. Because what the other MP in the Zimbabwean Parliament was raising was that we are all 100% certain that the child is the biological child of the parent, or of the mother. You don't have to do a DNA to prove that the child is born by the mother, unlike men. So she was arguing to say, using a man's surname, in some cases where the child is not even the child of the husband. But because it's in a marriage institution, the child must use what is perceived to be the father's surname. Even if the mother had an extramarital affair, got pregnant elsewhere, but the child, andisithi ngesindebele ezalelwe esifayini sakho ngeyakho. So what does all this mean? Please write your comments, like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Otherwise, good morning.